Welcome back to Invictus channel. Follow us on YouTube. You can also follow us on Facebook. Subscribe and follow. Leave us a comment. We are going to talk about retrospection, which is commonly known as flashback. But let me draw your attention. It's not everything of the past that is said in a story that may constitute flashback. That information will constitute flashback if it has a direct relationship with what is happening in the novel at the moment. There is retrospection of the school days of Chris, he came and Sam at Logat College. Sam is social, Ikem is intelligent, Chris is tactful. His Excellency uses his friendship to appoint Chris, and he came to key positions when he takes over the realm of power in Kangan. The two can speak truth to His Excellency because of their closeness. But things begin to fall apart because His Excellency is made to understand through gossip that his friends are not loyal to him. And secondly, because he has become drunk with power. He wants to become life president. The use of his friends to appoint them to key positions highlights favoritism. But the fact that he does not want to listen anymore to the criticisms and the corrections coming from those upon whom he had relied on before highlights conflict. We all know that the conflict ends up pathetically. Ikem is abducted, tortured, killed in cold blood. Chris escapes from Basa, ends up dying in the hands of a reckless policeman. Sam himself is overthrown in a military coup d'etat, takeover, disappears from the presidential palace, shot in the head at close range, and buried in a shallow grave. What a pathetic situation of Kangan losing three of its illustrious children who would have brought development to the country. His Excellency and Mad Medico also became friends whilst he was studying in England, and this is brought in a retrospection. Mad Medico hooks him up with Gwen, making his stay enjoyable and pleasurable. When he becomes president of Kangan, he appoints Mad Medico the director of the General Hospital in Basa and gives a deaf ear to his excesses at the hospital, such as the graffitis and the call for his deportation, highlighting favoritism. This also explains the reason why Mad Medico is one of the very few who can address His Excellency directly by his name. Beatrice also retrospects about her childhood. Her father was a strict disciplinarian. He used to beat her and her sisters and her mother. He had expected her to be a male child, but she turns out to be a female child, and he turned his anger towards the woman, highlighting male chauvinism. Such upbringing is very crucial to Beatrice to become the strong woman with a strong opinion about gender, highlighting feminism. She does not see marriage as the end product of a woman. She's a key figure in the cabinet and refers as this refers to her name, which is Nwanyi Buife. Female children can be something too. She stands tall in the presence of men. She does not allow herself to be won over cheaply by Chris. She does not sound desperate. Despite His Excellency's lustful advances at the party habitually, she stands her ground and stays faithful to her man. The drought in Amazon is also brought to us in a retrospection. This is not the first time that Amazon is suffering from a drought. The first drought had led them to leave their ancestral land, their original ancestral lands. They had arrived in a village called Ose, attacked it, conquered it, and renamed it Amazon. This time around, the drought is so severe. There is no food. Crops have withered. There is no drinking water. Animals and human beings are dying. And the people have no other solution but to send a delegation of 6 men, led by the patriarch, to come and seek help from His Excellency. It is a journey of survival. If nothing is done, people of Amazon will perish. During the journey up north, Chris himself sees the difference. Immediately they enter, they leave southern Amazon. They are met with a desolate landscape, portraying anthills that have survived the previous bushfires of the last season. There is dust everywhere. The water used in the restaurants are so dirty because there is none to keep dishes clean. Ironically, the government cannot provide the people water but sends beer. And the people seize the truck of beer. Drink it. Since there is no government, the beer now belongs to them, highlighting misery. The reason why His Excellency had gone this far to punish Amazon is their refusal to vote in favor of his live presidential bid in the referendum, highlighting political hypocrisy and revenge. Thank you very much. I hope that these questions will be able to guide you on what you are going to do during the forthcoming examination. Thank you for watching. Leave us a comment. Follow us on YouTube and on Facebook. Very soon we'll be going on TikTok.